What's up, gamers? Thought I'd make another video about how to do some of the tricky um, time rift scenarios in Langrisser Mobile. This is scenario 5-6 elite mode. It's a level 47 scenario. Since this is such a large map, it's difficult to get it done in a timely manner. But it is possible to do. You don't have to massively outlevel it. The characters I'm going to be using for this are level 48. You know, it's level 47 scenario. Won't get in the. We will not be getting the feats today because kind of do need to outlevel a little bit, have a little bit higher damage to be able to finish off enemies quicker. The method I will show will get the feats once you have a few more levels. But this is the basic way of how to do this scenario. This will work for the normal mode as well, you know, if you're the appropriate level for that. But the basic idea is your team is sort of spread out along this coast, and you're going to send up 3 people up one side, 2 people up the other side. You kind of meet in the middle, and then you'll fight the boss here. And the boss is Cherie. And Cherie, as an NPC, is no joke, let me tell you. But, you know, she gives people some trouble. And it's very frustrating to, you know, get all the way up here, you know, spend a half hour doing that whole thing, and then get wrecked by Cherie. So, hopefully that won't happen to us today. I will show you my method for how to get this done and get 3 stars. All right, so without further ado, let's do this thing. Let's skip the story. It's all very depressing. You know, Cherie seems like a good person. Just killing her doesn't seem like the answer. All right, so let's. Like I say, we'll send 3 people up the left side, 2 people up the right side. I think most people probably run 2 tanks and 2 healers. I like to just run 1 healer, just Almeida. Almeida with her with Holy Word can heal people from the other side of the zone. Her passive also heals people on the other side of the zone. Whoever has the least hit points, they get the heal from both Holy Word and her passive talent. This thing right here, usually I run with mass heal, but since it's a small group, well, for the first part of the map, it's a small group scenario. I figure I don't need the mass heal. That meditation, well, I'll show it to you. It just gives her additional int, magic defense as well, but whatever. More int means better healing. So you are gonna want a cavalry tank. Well, let me show you these enemies up here. They have infantry and a flyer. It's the same on the left side as well, and so. With just a regular Lancer tank, you're going to have a rough time. You can use Landius if you like. He's sort of a tank. I mean, well, he is, but he kind of struggles if you don't have Matthew's faction buff to give him. With the faction buff, he's quite good, but without it, I don't know. So what I prefer to do, I like Freya, but you're going to need to change her soldiers. I have Templar Knights unlocked. They're not as good as the Phalanxes like in general, but she'll be able to handle this infantry a lot better with that. We want Cherie in the middle, so we're going to have these 2 run up that side and deal with that. These 2 run up this side. that's kind of the overview. Sorry it takes me so long to give these overviews, but that's the basic idea. There's the hidden chest if you have not got that yet. Alright. Let's go ahead. Defeat all enemies. It is possible to, if you don't want to split team, it is possible to gather everyone up and just go up here, fight Cherie, then sweep down the other side. I mean, you can do it the other way too, it makes no difference. But it's very difficult to do that within the allotted 20 turns, let alone, 15 turns for 3-starring it. But this way, pretty easy to get 15 turns, 3-star. Typically I finish this about 14-ish turns, but we'll see. Danger zone is helpful for this. So I'm going to stand here. We're not going to use guard because we're not in the danger zone just yet. We're going to have Cherie come over and help on this side because this side is a little bit lacking in damage. So the characters I'm using, other than Almeida, it's not really character specific. What all I have. I mean, I have Lucia because she's pretty good general purpose tank. She's able to handle infantry. Freya with her cavalry soldiers is able to handle that infantry guy. Up here there's cavalry and spearmen, but that's not as difficult to deal with. So, spearmen are in general not that tough because usually they take that first town to do a guard, and then you just nuke them, and it's just easy. They're easier to deal with than infantry. For up there. Okay, so we're gonna go up and guard, but not so close that the infantry can hit us. Right? I think here should be fine. Well, you'll see why you step to the side in a little bit. It's because of wind pressure, basically. She's out of guard range, but nobody can reach her, so that's fine. And we'll do essentially the same over here. So wind pressure is an AoE, passive AoE that you have. So if you're but it's a 2-square radius. So if you're standing right behind you, then you're gonna have a rough time. So we want to do as much damage as we can to this infantry, because that is going to be, he's going to put a real hurt on Freya if we don't. Hopefully that's good enough. So, Elucia has a self-heal. She has to not attack in order to get advantage to self-heal. We're going to use Holy Word. This will heal. I think the main part of Holy Word, or the real effect of Holy Word, will hit Freya, and the passive will hit Elucia, but we'll see. Whoever has the least hit points will get Holy Word. The other one will get the passive. That was the passive that hit her, so Freya got the... So now Cherie can come in. Cherie is now in guard range. As long as this infantry doesn't one-shot Cherie, we'll be alright. In fact, Cherie one-shot him. Still in guard range here. I'm not worried about wasting lightning. That's fine. I mean, I might as well go ahead and hit this guy. It's got cavalry guards on Freya, so there we go. He's down. This wind pressure will hurt. Oh, the heavy shield proc is very helpful. You don't have to have heavy shield, obviously, but it is nice when it goes off. See, the wind pressure hits them both. Alright. If you use Freya enough, it's kind of obvious that her cavalry soldiers are not anywhere near as tough as her normal spearman soldiers, but this way she was able to deal with the infantry, which she otherwise would not be able to deal with that. She's going to go on ahead up there. We are sort of assuming that Maya down here, and so your DPS doesn't have to be Maya. In fact, it's probably better if you have an archer, because they can deal with the flyers better, and then Cherie's also a flyer, so an archer is better. I just don't have an archer at this level. I need to develop one at some point. I just have never gotten around to it, so we're doing the best we can here. But an archer is definitely better for this scenario. Her Maya's passive does clear debuffs, which is handy because wind pressure debuffs people. All right. 作戦を執行する。ここ。作戦を執行する。何かお手伝いできることありますか? Tank. I prefer to heal a tank because Cherie has her self heal. In fact, in order to... 行くわよ! have Cherie not take the passive heal of
何かお手伝いできることあり
Oneda's
ますか？
passive heal. We're gonna do this. So this way Freya gets the passive
よ
heal.
ろしくお願いしますね。
Alright, it's turn 5. We're making good
この
time.
マイヤが何かどうかしましたか？
Yeah, Freya is down below half health, but she'll be alright. The passive heal
このマイヤが何かお力になれることはございますか？
we'll get her back up to speed here pretty soon.
ここ。いくよー。いくわよ。作戦を執行する。いくわよ。
Alright. We're gonna have, so let me talk about these 3 guys up here. So they are linked, you know, you aggro 1, you aggro all 3. However, for some reason, what usually happens is that typically you put one person in the danger zone and then they will come, you expect. And so you put one on one side, and then the Lancer and the Cavalry will come to the side you put one on, and then the other guy, the other Lancer, will run the other way for some reason. It just always, I don't know why the AI does it that way, it just always seems to. So you can't pull all 3 to one side, unless all of your guys are on one side. Maybe, I can't remember if it works that way if you put everyone on one side, but it doesn't matter. Assuming that you have split team, you will need to deal with a Lancer. So just something to be aware of. She will stand outside the danger zone. Freya's been taking that passive heal, and that's been helping her out.
何なりとお申し付けください、指揮官様。行くわよ。どのような状況ですか？
In fact, since these guys are behind, I may go ahead and pull. Well, I hate to do that because she's one square behind being able to guard Cherie stepping into the danger zone. Oh, I can't get there anyway. It's afraid on me, so that's fine. So we will just have Cherie hang out.
何かお手伝いできることありますか？
Another passive heal for Freya. So,
何なりとお申し付けください、指揮官様。
probably not going to make the 10-turn feat. You know, you save a turn or two fighting these guys. You know, a couple of times when enemies were low health, if you finish them off, saves an extra turn.
どのような状況ですか？
But this is the basic idea of how to get there. We want them to pull it. So put up guard, and we're standing here because castle wall gives, so the city wall gives 30% defense. That's
どのような状況ですか？
pretty substantial, so we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that.
カコンシスのために。何なりとお申し付けください、指揮官。どうかしましたか？
not have them stand in the danger zone. If you stand people in danger zone on both sides, then you can't really predict which way the cavalry will go. But we do it this way, then we know that the cavalry and him, that lancer will go to the left, the other one will go to the right. And that's... Yes, I know Freya, her setup is weak versus the lancer, but Maya is strong against lancers, or, well, her free strike is strong against lancers, so we have Cherie stand there in the castle wall. Her into position. So cavalry went to the left, which is what we want. We can't get them onto the castle wall, or it's not convenient to do so, just because it does take extra movement to get on there. Lucia, one of her special things is that she treats all terrain as water, so she can get onto the wall more easily. Of course, Cherie is a flyer, so she can get onto the wall. These guys, not so much, so they will have to just stand on the floor like plebs, because they're floor gang, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna shoot him with free strike and hope that it does one shot him. So that's always good when that happens. Like I say, she gets her self-heal when she doesn't attack. This guy is but has a lot of health, but hopefully Holy Word will knock off some of his hit points. Probably should have saved it for Cherie, but whatever. We'll be alright. Just move here. I don't want to just attack the full strength cavalry. That will be bad. So I'm gonna stand there. These Templar Knights look kind of ridiculous. I say his, Freya's, hers. So Ram cancels guard, but we don't care about that because there's not anybody else here. Not to mention her guard is down now anyway, or it will be. Yeah, I'm not worried about wasting lightning, because by the time, you know, we get this guy taken care of, it will be... it'll be almost back up again. Okay, so Cherie's not guarded, that's okay, he's almost there. We do want to stay in guard. Almeida. The AI doesn't seem to be able to tell the difference between someone who's guarded or not guarded.
何かお力になれることはござい。
Alright.
どのような状況ですか？何なりとお申し付けください、指揮官様。行くわよ。ここ。
Her passive should top off Cherie, maybe. Alright. So, little trick for pulling Cherie. If you like, you can put your tank here and have Cherie just fly down and punch them in the face. I'm not a big fan of that plan, especially with Templar Knights. That's gonna hurt really bad because Freya hits like a ton of bricks, especially NPC Freya. Regular Freya does too, but
行くわよ。
436 attack. She has substantially more, 590. So she hits hard, is what I'm saying. So, but there's something different you can do. If you play it smart, and that is, we'll see. We'll see in a second. Okay.
このマイヤが何かお力になれることはございますか？
Stand here. We're gonna have Cherie stand here, and so these three up here are all linked. Cherie standing here means the what is it? Healer. Yeah, the healer will nuke Cherie, but Cherie has pretty good magic defense, so that is fine. She'll live. So Cherie standing there will also aggro these up. This is evil Cherie, and that's good Cherie. That will aggro good Cherie and the catapults over there. So standing here is taking that hit is a little bit more preferable to standing there and taking a punch from Cherie and her angels from good Cherie. All right. That's the square I want. Cherie should fly down to somewhere around this area, and with any luck, Maya will be able to drop a free strike on her, and so that will help us out a lot. Oh, I want to try the... Well, I don't know. Well, I may try the chain hook method. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if you can pull a flyer through this wall. Because it's normally a barrier. Normally you can't pull people through barriers with chain hook, but flyers can pass over that. So maybe you can pull a flyer there. I have not tried that, so we're gonna try it. See if it works. You don't have, like I say, you don't have to have. Let's just see what happens. That wasn't so bad. Here comes Cherie. So we don't need the chain hook at all because Cherie is right here. She just flew down the stairs instead of coming over here. It's hard to say sometimes where exactly Cherie's going to stand. So you could still chain hook her, but I think where she is fine. We can have our tank stand right there. other Cherie can stand over here. Angels have pretty good magic defense. You know, so. Oops.
Go. まあ
I'm range for now. I would like to have Cherie down one square. Yeah, we're gonna do this way. Sometimes you can use a chain hook also on the ballistas and stuff like that. If they stand in the right place. You know, you don't have to, but.
何かお手伝いできることありますか？どうかしましたか？
We're gonna have our tank over here and guard.
これで
Hopefully, Cherie will be softened up enough she can't kill anyone.
何かお手伝いできることありますか？
Move the tank. We don't want to guard from here because my Cherie, good evil Cherie, my Cherie is the evil one because we're the vampire. Evil Cherie will stand here. So, in order to guard this square, I had to move the tank over there. She's not guarded, that's okay, she's a tank also. So she'll live, and so we're going to do... This won't do a whole lot, but it should top off evil Cherie. We also got a clip, which is nice. Shame the lightning is not up. I wasted it earlier. I know I said I don't care about wasting it, but I probably should have cared. Okay. That was her AoE. Yeah, it hurt pretty bad, but we're okay. Of course, Cherie, just like, you know, just like regular Cherie can regenerate, or reinforcement, whatever you call it. Okay, I think I want to do next.
何かお手伝いできることありますか？
Want to have Cherie finish. Have evil Cherie finish off good Cherie.
何？行くわよ。
I don't believe that I can one-shot the ballista. If I could, well, it doesn't matter because we don't have a feat coming up. So we'll go ahead and get her shot. If I crit or something like that, I might have gotten it. I did not. And the healer guy will heal it back up. Guard is still up. So she's good to go right there. And like I say with the chain hook, if I hadn't used it earlier, I could pull him down the stairs, and that would make things a lot simpler as far as getting up there and killing him. But I mean, you don't need chain hook to do this scenario, but it is helpful. There's the heal. That basically tops him all the way off.
Everyone. 何かお手伝いできることありますか？
has to sort of crowd up the stairs in order to.
よろしくお願いしますね。何なりとお申し付けください、指揮官様。まあ。
I'm gonna take him out because he keeps healing the ballista back up.
何なりとお申し付けください、
two people
指揮官様。
Maya won't be able to get them with her single target, but she has an AOE. Won't do a whole lot, but it's a little bit helps, I guess.
手加減はできかねます。行くわよ。
I took a good chunk out of the ballista, but that guy has good magic defense though. Alright, so now Cherie can definitely finish him off. This guard might be down. Keep calling Freya he, because I'm an idiot. So Freya's guard is down, so the ballista will be able to shoot Cherie. That's unfortunate, but we'll be alright.
このマイヤが何かお力になれることはございます
So
か
it's turn 15. Usually doesn't take this long. Getting these last few guys usually can do it a little bit more efficiently than this. But well, it is what it is. We'll get these guys. But you know he's on the castle wall. We'll be all. We've got this. Not gonna be so mad.
このマイヤが何かお力にな作戦を執行する。
Lucia does have better attack than Freya, so we're gonna use her.
何なりとお申し付けください。何何
That's good enough. That's good enough for 3 stars right there. So she's asking where's Elwyn because she's dying, can't see him. I don't know. Eyes are failing. Who knows? All right, so there you go. 3 stars. Not too difficult. You know, split team method. Almeida is really good for this. You doesn't have to be Almeida. You know, you can use 2 healers. You're gonna struggle with damage with 2 healers, 2 tanks, and only 1 DPS, right? So that's why Almeida is really good for this. I mean, Almeida is good in general, but anyway, that's how you do that scenario. That's more than enough of me blabbering today, so we're gonna end it right there. Good luck with this time rift, and thanks for watching.